All right, here is the space where the greenhouse is gonna go, and I don't blame him for wanting to set it up when it's still nice out and not freezing cold, because like, who wants to do that in the freezing cold? These plants have done phenomenal. So this is my coleus forest over here, and you can see they've all started to flower, go to seed. I'll be saving some seeds off of some of them, but it's time to kind of move some of them out of the way. And yeah, it's sad, but it's that time of year. It's October 15th today, so today is actually our official first frost day, which we haven't seen a frost this early in several years. The last 2 years it's been November 7th, so here's hoping. This little planter, we're going to put it up on the porch, and I'll probably decorate that for Christmas. And I'm really hoping these dahlias do not get damaged by the greenhouse going in. This one here might have to get, it's kind of fallen over, but they've just now started blooming and we got a lot of buds on them, so I'm hoping they don't get damaged in the move. This is going to be the biggest planter here. I quit watering it, so that'll make it a lot easier and lighter to move. So when I find a spot for it, I'm going to decide if I'm going to I might just dump it at this point, just be done with it for the season. We'll see. But yeah, we got a lot of planters in here. I've got that stacking planter. I'll be saving seeds off of a lot of these, and any of the begonias I'm going to try and overwinter, but I kind of wanted them to get hit with a frost first, just so they know. But look at these angel wing begonias. I mean, they're doing fantastic, so we'll see. And as I go along, I'm going to be checking for seeds. I don't see any seed pods ready on any of my impatiens yet this year, so it's unfortunate, but we will be checking. Okay, and I'm going to save the seeds off of this one. They've already gone ready to get saved, so we'll put that on the table. And then, okay, this one I want seeds from. Let's see if this one's got any viable seeds on it. It does. All right, so it's going to go in a different spot, because this I think was the bright red. So that's going to go in here. I'm just going to set it there for now, so I don't forget which is which. And now this one here, I want the seeds, so I might just dig this one up and see if I can't pull it out, and then let these seeds continue to ripen, because right now they are not viable. They have to go black and dry on the pods. Okay. That's a big. Okay. Now these here are the sweet potato vines. So here's our little sweet potato tubers that we can save for next year. Okay, see if there's anything else in there. Oh, there's another little one. Alright. Okay. Why is it so small for as big as the plants were? Look at these. Okay. Other one is here. Okay. We're from seed, so they're not going to have very big tubers yet. They're in the way. You're in the way, buddy. Okay, and this planter actually just stayed here last year, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Just gonna snap off some of this stuff so it's not in the way. And you know what? These hostas get trampled and destroyed. So I think especially this one here, I'm just gonna dig it up and plant it back there farther. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, and then we have this stacking one. This did really good, and it was just this tiny little planter. And I'm gonna harpoon myself with my snips. Okay, so we're just gonna dump my soil right there. Hey, buddy. All right, so this here is my angel wing begonia. See if this has a root on it. I hope so, because it did really good. Oh, look at that. That's a beaut. Yeah, that's nice. Look at that. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to try and remember that this part was the stem, so that part goes up when I plant them in the spring. Oh, that's beautiful. You did a great job, little begonia. Thank you. Alright, so quick progress update. It's looking pretty good. I just need to move the pot that I've got everything out of over there. I've got my tubers that I'm saving in this container. I dug up my peony because it always gets trampled when we're out here working. And I have a few pieces there. And then I have a few pieces up here. I kind of massacred it because it was really awkward to get in and super hard. So I got all these peony pieces. So I think it's gonna go there. I moved this hosta from here to here just to keep it from getting trampled so much. That's why it looks so rough. And then I pulled up my hydrangea that was half dead from there, and I'm going to put it up on the hill because it needs more sun. So this, I just pulled out all the canna. So you just saw in the video from yesterday when I was potting these up. And if I remember, I'll add a quick clip so you can see how much growth there was in the tubers. So even if you, now these ones were from seed, and you can see, I mean, the tubers are a lot smaller, but they still produce a tuber to save. So even if you find an absolutely gorgeous, stunning one at the store and it's 10, 15, 20 bucks, within a year or two, you're gonna have like 20. So these are all gonna get separated and divided. I'm gonna just let them sit here and dry out though for a few days, and then I can separate them a bit more. Normally I would wait until a frost hits them, but we had to do what we had to do. All right, so that's my part of the job of clearing this stuff out. So he's gonna be setting up the greenhouse, and then I'm gonna go be planting those other two when I figure out where they're gonna go. So this is how sad my hydrangea looks after 2 years. The other one died, and this one is not looking good. It needs more sun. So we're gonna put it right here. It's gonna live right below my hyssop and in between where I put all this. Look how tall these zinnias got. My gosh, that's crazy. They're taller than the sunflowers. So I'm just gonna kind of dig a spot here. This is a firelight tibbet. It gets 3 by 3. So this should be a pretty good spot for it. And I had soaking it in the water for, I don't know, maybe half hour or so. So that should help. But poor little thing. Poor little thing. It's the smallest panicle hydrangea ever. This is where my fountain was. And I think it's a perfect spot for another peony. It should do really good there. And then it will be right behind the Sweet Williams, which give a nice color in the spring as well. So I might kind of just plant a few. As you can see, I kind of massacred the poor thing. So I'm just gonna do my best. Now the trick with planting peonies in order to bloom is you can't plant the crowns too deep. And then some of these are just tuber things, so I might just stick them in and see if they decide to do anything. Okay, so I want to make sure that these little things are still sticking up out of the ground when I plant it. See, I have these. I don't know if these are going to do anything or not. I mean, I don't see why they wouldn't. Like, if they send it to you bare root, is this what it looks like? I don't know. I've grown peonies for years, but I've never divided one, really. Like these, like, I don't know, is this gonzo? Oh, came with a worm. And is this side up? I wonder if I should just put these in a big pot of soil and see what they do over winter. Or should I just, I'm just going to stick them in the hole. Oh, look at that big fat juicy worm. Here you go. Go enjoy the peonies. Okay. So I have these ones here. I'm going to put a couple of them up on the top. Some of these, I might just stick those in soil over winter and see what happens. Okay, there we go. It's just going to find its little spot here. And hopefully we don't damage it when we rip these out. Oops. But look at this thing. Oh my gosh. She's just so beautiful. All right, so here we are next morning. My husband got it all set up. So this is just the base outside greenhouse. Just set up like how it comes. So it's got some windows on it. It's got the nice big double door, like double zipper door, and then it's pretty spacious inside. But you can see he is going to reinforce everything on the outside as well, and he's also done some reinforcement in here. So we've got some 1x2s coming in here to help, because a lot of problems with these, you'll see people, you know, it'll be windy or storm comes through and they'll get all twisted and knocked down, and we get a lot of snow here. So he has this support up here for the snow, and he also will come out and like knock the snow off, you know, on a stormy day. So then he has a double layer of the poly that's going to go on top, and he kind of tries to insulate it as best he can for winter. So in the winter, this is not, hey Dex, the winter this is not used for an actual greenhouse. It's set up and used for a man cave. But yeah, next time you see it, it'll be quite different. Yeah, he sets it up really nice in here. He's got some heaters and chairs, and he'll put the TV out here and some stereo and toaster oven. Like it's a whole thing out here. So that's fun. He's been looking forward to getting this set up, and we're doing it a bit early, but it's nice to work on it while it's still warm outside. It's getting cold though. Temperatures are definitely dropping. But you can see my dahlias are surviving so far. So we'll just try to make sure to go around this side. And you can see why like the peony kept getting trampled last year and that hosta. So anyways, that's how it's looking now.